My life at the Institute engages my mind and my attention constantly. But of course, that does not mean all work and no play. The presence of lively minds among my fellow students makes living here a totally different experience.
Inspiration at the Shaha Institute extends even to the well-equipped workshop, where students are expected to participate in projects headed by leading members of the illustrious faculty. The wide array of equipment and the variety of ongoing projects offer a significant gamut of learning opportunities.
An invitation from a friend to a lecture at the auditorium can open new windows into the world of science. My friend's invitation turned out to a thrilling experience to listen to the lecture of Professor C.N.R. Rao, the world-renowned material scientist and the former director of Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore. Next door at the auditorium complex is the Science Gallery, a permanent exhibition into many areas of science and scientific research. Life at the Institute offered another dimension in the hostel ambience shared by so many bright and lively students. I realized early enough that the exacting demands of a scientific career would drive us to our books even in the few hours of leisure to prepare ourselves for the next day.
The metallic system, and then subsequently we'll discuss both sides.
The post-MSc Associateship course in physics was launched to train bright and strongly motivated young students with master's degrees in physics from Indian universities. The objective of this laboratory is to develop quality human resources for the advanced R&D projects with specific job assurance for the best, and to attract and educate very bright students into fundamental research through a series of courses, seminars, workshops and exchange programs.
I was excited on my way to the photoemission spectroscopy laboratory.
The ARPES laboratory provides state-of-the-art facilities with angle-resolved photoemission spectrometer acquired recently by the Institute. It performs surface electronic structure characterization of crystalline materials. Another laboratory houses the experimental setup used to characterize the magnetic materials at very low temperature with the application of a magnetic field low enough. Secondary ion mass spectrometry, or SIMS, is a sensitive analytical technique capable of detecting any element or compound present in a surface layer at less than 1 parts per billion concentration. The liquid helium plant and the liquid nitrogen plant are included in one of the oldest cryogenic facilities in the country, where inert gases like nitrogen and more recently helium is liquefied. This is one of the earliest nuclear magnetic resonance laboratories in the country.
My exposure to interdisciplinary scientific inquiry has led me to many laboratories inside Shaha Institute of Nuclear Physics, like the Molecular Biology Laboratory.
Subtle disturbances in the activities of the normal molecular players that can transform them into veritable rogues are studied at the laboratory. The rogues are manifested in severely debilitating hematological disorders like thalassemia, sickle cell anemia, leukemia, or neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's, prion, Parkinson's, or Huntington's. The tools of modern biology enable the visualization of the interior of a protein molecule. Despite its huge size, the first Indian electron microscope was fabricated and built at the Shaha Institute of Nuclear Physics during its early years. The transmission electron microscope is the most powerful tool and is used to characterize nano-sized materials. Plasma, the fourth state of matter, has immense potential for applications. The major application is to generate energy through nuclear fusion in a tokamak. The Shaha Institute of Nuclear Physics has an efficient administrative system, spearheaded by the Registrar's Office and the Accounts Department, to name a few, that supports the academic ambience of the Institute. The medical unit is always on the alert to provide support to students and employees. Meghnad Shaha's pioneering work on thermal ionization opened up several new frontiers of astrophysics. Today the Institute has a new optical telescope Housed inside an observatory dome, it opens up a new window to the fascinating universe for students and researchers. Named after Meghnad Shaha, the observatory is a humble tribute to the founder of this institute on the occasion of the Diamond Jubilee year of the institute that bears his name and carries on his life's work.
Nature has come to mean much more to me than it did before. Its power synonymous with its glory, its potential for service to mankind more important than its potential for destruction. I have come face to face with the ethics that must govern science and all scientific activity.